Hi there, Ken Godevanas here with Kenny's Crazy Carrots. This is episode number 49. Today I'm reading again from Christopher Watkins' book. I'm about two-thirds of the way through it and really enjoying it a lot. It's his book, Biblical Critical Theory. Today I'm reading a few paragraphs from a section called The Performance Narrative and the Grace Narrative. Performance narrative being the idea that we have to do something, perform, in order to be rewarded, especially by God. And the grace narrative saying, that's not the way it works. God does something for us, and as a result, we then are grateful and thankful and do something for others. Let's listen to Christopher Watkin. He writes, "The cross of Christ subverts the performance narrative because it introduces a new paradigm of status, one that is neither by birth, the dominant paradigm of the pre-modern world, nor by performance, the major measure of status in the modern world, but by grace." And he continues, "The story is told, though I have not been able to track down an original reference, of an episode involving C.S. Lewis and some academic colleagues. I reproduce it here," he writes, "as reconstructed by Philip Yancey. During a British conference on comparative religions, experts from around the world debated what, if any, belief was unique to the Christian faith. They began eliminating possibilities. Incarnation. Other religions had different versions of gods appearing in human form. Resurrection. Again, other religions had accounts of return from death. The debate went on for some time until C.S. Lewis wandered into the room. "What's the rumpus about?" he asked, and heard in reply that his colleagues were discussing Christianity's unique contribution among world religions. Lewis responded, "Oh, that's easy. It's grace." After some discussion, the conferees had to agree. The notion of God's love coming to us free of charge, no strings attached, seems to go against every instinct of humanity. The Buddhist Eightfold Path, the Hindu doctrine of karma, the Jewish covenant, and the Muslim code of law, each of these offers a way to earn approval. Only Christianity dares to make God's love unconditional. And then Watkin continues with this one more paragraph. "Whether or not the Lewis story is apocryphal, it is hard to argue with its main point. Grace is a distinctive figure of the biblical world. The notion that righteousness and God's favor are not and cannot be earned revolutionizes the whole apparatus of religion. As opposed to salvation being earned, whether entirely or in part, and religious ethics being a code intended to help the religious observer to draw near to the deity and perhaps even earn its favor, within the Christian frame, salvation is a gift, and ethics is an exercise in gratitude." Karl Barth argues that, quote, "grace and gratitude belong together like heaven and earth, and that grace evokes gratitude like the voice of an echo, or like voice evokes echo. Gratitude follows grace like thunder lightning," end of quote. The Heidelberg Catechism so esteems the centrality of thankfulness to God in Christian ethics that it classifies the entire Christian life under the simple heading of our thankfulness. There you have it. The grace narrative versus the performance narrative. I hope you're going to reconsider how you view grace and the fact that you don't have to perform. you perform because of your thankfulness and gratitude to God. If you like what you're hearing, please indicate so on this YouTube page. Tell us you like it. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Digging for Scriptural Gems. Till next time, I'm Ken Godevanis. Thanks for joining us.